This is TechCrunch. Risha Kaul admits that she's a bit of a data privacy nut. At parties, for example, she's going to be the one helping people with their phone privacy configurations, saying, "It got to a point where I realized the best way to actually protect consumer data is to help secure the enterprises that hold the world's data." So, she launched a company called Complyance to do just that. And on Wednesday, the company announced a $20 million Series A led by GV. Compliance is an app that companies integrate into their existing tech stack, and it uses AI agents to help them manage governance, risk, and, data compliance. She said, "The AI basically automates a number of manual tasks. It uses AI to do custom checks on data coming in against their own specific criteria and risk thresholds. The AI then flags any risks that need review. These risk reviews can take weeks or months when done manually. It's a standard audit-based process that happens perhaps once a year or once a quarter, where teams will run a check on their organization. Tools like Complyance hope to make this process more efficient by using technology to run continuous checks in seconds, so companies never have to wonder if they are in data compliance. It also has an agent that assesses the risk of any third-party vendors." Kaul said, "We're trying to redefine what enterprise GRC teams spend their time doing right now," adding that it's usually chasing down mundane tasks. GRC refers to general, risk, and compliance. Others in the market include Archer, ServiceNow GRC, and OneTrust. She said her company differs from incumbents because it is AI native, rather than layering AI features on top. Kaul declined to say how many customers the company has, but noted that it works with a few Fortune 500 companies. Compliance has raised $28 million in funding to date. Though the company came out of stealth back in 2023, its first product did not go to market until the end of 2024. Kaul called fundraising kind of a fairy tale because GV actually approached her. She said, "They've been looking for an enterprise-grade AI-led product in the space that was winning over enterprise clients, and we were doing that." Now, others in this latest Series A include Speed Invest, Everywhere Ventures, and angel investors from Anthropic and MasterCard. The fresh capital will be used to help with go-to-market expansion. Kaul says that she wants to release 30 more purpose-built agents on top of the 16 the product already has. The goal is to help make the lives and work of GRCs much easier. After all, they didn't sign up to chase down mundane tasks. Instead, Kaul says they signed up to help protect their businesses and help protect their business customers. By redefining some of those workflows and redefining how work gets done, we're able to unblock them to help them focus on those strategic priorities. John Conifay is a veteran of the U.S. Air Force, and he's spent most of his career leading business development at public and private aerospace companies, including Spire, Astranis, and ABL Space Systems. At each company, Conifay ran into the same software hurdle. Collaborating on government contracts was a logistical mess that forced his team and their federal counterparts to rely on a tedious back and forth of PDFs and Excel files. The bottleneck was always the same. Most project management tools like Atlassian's Jira and Asana simply were not secure enough to meet the government's strict security standards. So, in early 2022, Conifay launched Integrate, a collaboration platform designed specifically to allow private companies, the U.S. Department of Defense, and other government agencies to work jointly on classified multi-entity projects. Last year, the Seattle-based startup won a $25 million 5-year contract from the U.S. Space Force. That validation from a major agency was one of the reasons Wesley Chan, co-founder and managing partner at FPV Ventures, just led Integrate's $17 million Series A. Chan, known for early bets on Canva, Robinhood, Plaid, and more than 20 other unicorns, told TechCrunch he invested because Integrate solves a big problem for the government and the private companies that serve it. Until recently, the tech sector shunned selling to the U.S. Department of Defense, feeling that it was immoral to create products for the military. But that sentiment changed after Russia invaded Ukraine and China began to be viewed as an adversary. This shift also means other project management companies may now want to sell their products to the government. But Conifay claims it will be technically difficult for them to catch up to Integrate. He told TechCrunch, if you don't build something from the ground up with government requirements, you can't really go back and re-architect software that exists for government purposes. According to Conifay, what sets Integrate apart from its civilian-focused competitors is its ability to let different organizations simultaneously and securely collaborate on massive project schedules while keeping sensitive details hidden from other participants. Integrate is designed to handle the coordination of mammoth, multi-year mega-projects, such as the F-35 Lightning II program or the James Webb Space Telescope, where thousands of partners must stay in sync. While Conifay was careful not to reveal too much about customers besides the Space Force, he did say that some of the work the startup is doing for that branch of U.S. military involves deployments of large rockets. He said they have to coordinate tens of satellites on a single launch across dozens of missions. The complexity is pretty extreme, and they use us to coordinate those things. Integrate intends to grow by selling its software to other branches of the U.S. military, including the Navy, the Army, and the intelligence community, as well as to the private companies that serve them. That's it for now. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.